Making sense of dangling prepositions in informal writing. Hello, dear learners. Today, we're diving deep into the world of prepositions, specifically focusing on a commonly misunderstood concept: dangling prepositions. You may have heard that it's a grammar faux pas to end a sentence with a preposition, also known as a dangling or hanging preposition. But is it always the case? We'll explore this notion in detail, especially in the context of informal writing. Let's get started. Before we dig deeper, let's clarify what we mean by a dangling preposition. A preposition is said to be dangling or stranded when it's at the end of a sentence or clause, not followed by its object. For example, this is the book I was telling you about. Here, about is a dangling preposition. Traditionally, some grammarians insist that sentences should not end with prepositions. But the question is this rule universal? The old school of thought on English grammar suggests that dangling prepositions should be avoided. However, this rule often leads to awkward, unnatural-sounding sentences when forced. For instance, rewording the previous example to avoid the dangling preposition might look like this. This is the book about which I was telling you. Though grammatically correct, this sentence sounds a bit formal and antiquated to the modern ear. That brings us to our main topic: the acceptability of dangling prepositions in informal writing. In informal writing, such as text messages, casual emails, or social media posts, clarity and naturalness are often valued over rigid adherence to classical grammar rules. In such contexts, it's perfectly acceptable to end a sentence with a preposition if it makes the sentence clearer and more conversational. Consider this example: who are you going with? Attempting to rephrase this to avoid the dangling preposition might result in an awkward sentence like, with whom are you going? In informal writing, the first sentence is usually preferred due to its straightforwardness and natural flow. Important note: while it's okay to use dangling prepositions in informal writing for clarity and naturalness, it's crucial not to use unnecessary prepositions. For example, where are you at should simply be, where are you, as the preposition at doesn't add any value here. There we have it. The bottom line is, while the classic rule discourages ending sentences with prepositions, it's not an ironclad rule, especially in informal writing. The main goal of language is to communicate effectively, so don't be afraid to use a dangling preposition if it makes your writing clearer and more natural. Just make sure it's necessary and not redundant. We hope this video has shed some light on the topic. Remember, grammar rules are tools, not shackles. Happy learning, and see you in our next video.